Hey guys, jambo guys, habari zenu? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much guys. I know it's been a while since I was in front of the camera, but today I've decided to come again in front of the camera and talk to you guys. For you are the special people in my life. You are so special to me, and I take you as my family too. Guys, thank you so much for the love that you're showing me. Thank you so much for the comments, the likes, and the share that you're showing to me. I deeply appreciate so much, and God bless you so much guys. It is so very joyful for me to see my channel growing day by day. So guys, today I just want to share to you a topic, and I think and hope that you will enjoy. So guys, stay tuned and watch to the end. So guys, back in college I used to have a girlfriends, and they were so special to me. Like, you will just adore your friends. Yeah, you could share to them everything that you have. You could do with them ABCD. But there's some things that maybe you will not share to them, but when you are with them closely, you'll just feel like telling them everything. So when I went for internship in March, yeah, it was in March, I went for my internship. Then I went to Nairobi, no, Naivasha, and then after I finished, I went to visit my cousin who stays in Nairobi. So while I was there, on my way just walking on the streets of Nairobi, I met a certain guy, and I think like he was seeing me every day on that street, so he fell in love with me, and we started to talk, to chat, like we exchanged the phone numbers, and I think things started working between us. So this a day that he was traveling back to the countryside, and that period of time, like, he had already introduced me to his sister, because he was staying with his sister, the elder sister, and he was also staying with the boy cousin. So we took him to the country bus, and he boarded a bus to the countryside. So when we came back home, like there's a certain day that I was going for my normal shopping on the market. Then his cousin spotted me, and he called me. So I didn't assume, like I just went there, and we started to talk. We were just talking and having normal talks, but anyways, the cousin opened to me and told me that his cousin was cheating on me. Like, he has a wife back in countryside. That's why he normally goes there like after 2 months or 1 month. You know, like every month I used to see the guy going to the countryside, and I was like, ah, is it normal for a person working in Nairobi and going to the countryside like almost every weekend? That is not normal. So the cousin opened to me and told me that because I'm feeling that you are falling for each other and I don't want you to be wasted, just know that this guy is a married guy. It was so painful to accept, but because, you know, we had not gone that far, so I just accepted and just left like things just to fall apart. Then the cousin, like, imagine the cousin is the one that telling me about the guy, and at the same time now he wants me to start dating with him. So, you know, at that time I don't have like options of many guys with me. I accepted, like, we be friends, just normal friends. I never knew that maybe it will go to a certain level. So we became friends. Then the cousin came back to Nairobi. Like he started seeing like we were not together like before, and I didn't want to tell him because I didn't want to betray the other cousin, so I just left it like that. So we could meet with the cousin, we could hang in Nairobi together, just like that. And then after I finished like 2 months in Nairobi, I went back home. Then I went back to college. So back in college, like, you know, if I've come from internship, we could share stories, how the experience was, where you were, then what happened, blah blah blah. We shared many things. So I told my friends about the experience that I had in Nairobi, and they also told me their stories. So as days went by, like, you are open telling your friend even the name of the guy. So we were like that. Then I think there's a day that the first cousin to the boy that I was dating wanted to come to visit me. So because he was, I think, around the place where I was in college. So I told him that there's no problem. He came, but I already told the boy that I was dating that your cousin is coming to visit me. Then he said it's okay. So the guy came, like, I called all my roommates, they met him, and I think they knew him. Then he went back. So we kept on talking with the other guy, but for this one that came, I think the communication just went like that and died like that. So I never knew that when he came, there's a girl in my room that got attracted to him. Like, I don't know how they exchanged the number, or he went to the social media and then they met there, they exchanged the number, and it just a certain day I just saw like the guy came back to my college, and he never came back to see me. Now he came to see the other girl who is my friend. I was so shocked, but anyway, things do happen. So after that, like, I was just close to my friend, like, wow, so you're together, and like, oh, congratulations. I didn't want to tell her that, you know, this guy is married and he was once my boyfriend, blah blah blah. So they knew that because I had already told him that I parted with the guy, so I wasn't feeling that jealousy or any guilty in me. So I left them to continue dating. So after college, we went home. Like, there's a clip that I made how I got pregnant, and if you've not watched it, please go down on my contents and search for it. You will hear about my story, the journey about my pregnancy. Then, so life went on. After that, after college, so this girl, we were still chatting with her even after college, and so the other guy, his mom was in abroad and they were in Kenya. So like, his mom was trying so much that they get a visa also and join her in abroad. So he was like telling me, I keep on praying for them so that they also join their mom, then maybe things on my side also will change. I kept on praying, and to be honest, things worked on his side. He joined his mom in abroad, and lucky enough, the year that he joined his mom, he was enrolled to the army of that country. It was so glad and excited for him, and we were keeping in touch like every day, due even to the time difference between us. He made sure that he was calling me. So this friend of me, a girl, I never knew that she went ahead and called my boy that we were chatting with, the cousin to my ex, that, and told him that I was pregnant. I was pregnant, yes, but I didn't want to tell the guy because I was feeling guilty and I wanted to give back, so before then I tell him. But the girl went ahead and told him. So I started seeing the communication like of my boyfriend was going down. I asked myself, why is it this Then I asked my girlfriend. She told me that he insisted on me, or I think, I don't know. Okay, she complicated things like her boyfriend knew about my story, and then he's the one that told the cousin. Then the cousin just texted me a long message telling me that it is the girl that told him. It was so hurtful, it was so painful, but I accepted it has happened, because even I didn't know the means or way which I can approach the guy and tell him about my status. So it happened like that, and the communication started going down. So it was between me and the girl. I wanted to ask the girl, why did she made a step like that and tell the boy even before myself telling him. So like I had a beef, yani nilikuwa na chuki between me and her. Tukaishi hivyo, we stayed for long without communicating. Then there's a day this girl told me that she is at her uncle place just near my town, my hometown. Then okay, like I had forgotten that story. We chatted with her. Then I told her that it is okay, when you're around I'll plan so that I come in town and we talk. I was so happy. We chatted with her until around 11. Then I went to bed. In the morning I woke up, like I knew that I'm going now to town to meet her. At 7, yeah, it was 7 a.m. Then I saw a strange number calling me. I picked the call. Then the girl told me that, Mode, you know what? So and so is dead. I was so shocked. I cried. It was so painful. It was so hurtful. And up to now, it always kills me, because you know, guys, like we had wronged each other, and it was the only time that we were going to meet so that we can forgive each other. But it happened. It happened that I lost her. I never knew that she was going to die without us meeting. You know, in life, sometimes we do things, but we don't know the pain behind it. Up to now, I've never gone into peace, because she died without us forgiving each other. Guys, I'm telling you, I always regret. And that's why whenever I wrong anybody, I always try to say sorry. Even if they don't forgive me, but deep in my heart, I've tried my best. You know, at that time I gave birth and my baby was only 6 months. I made sure that I went to the morgue to witness, see her corpse. And deep down in my heart, I talked to the corpse, asking for forgiveness. May her soul rest in peace. May her soul rest in peace. Wherever she is, I know that she forgave me. So guys, Whenever you wrong a person, don't keep a grudge. A grudge will only cost you a life. Forgive people. Forgiveness is very important. Even the Bible says that never go to bed with a heavy heart, because you don't know if you wake up tomorrow. Guys, please forgive me. This is too heavy for me. Allow me to end my